I know this sounds like deja vu all over again, but guess what? I have another new P.O. box. So my new P.O. box is P.O. Box 27025, Masonville, P.O., London, Ontario, Canada, N5X 3X5. I will write it in the description of this video, like either in the title or the description of this video, and I'm going to put it in the description of all my videos from now on, as well as on my about page for my YouTube channel, and I'll even include it in the description of my, in the bios of my TikTok channel, as well as my Clapper channel. Why do I keep changing P.O. boxes? Variety of reasons. It first started off with me, the P.O. box that I had several years ago at Northland Mall postal outlet. That one was fine. I had no problems with it, but I decided to move that one to another location that was closer to my home. Now that location that's closer to my home, it turned out that the manager of that post office location was a fucking bitch, and she was fucking rude and unprofessional. So I cussed her out. I said some nasty things to her, and I got banned from that P.O. box location as a result. So I went back to that Northland Mall location, whom I never had any problems with previously, but I had one particular P.O. box or Canada Post employee who was a totally clueless dipshit that didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and I just got frustrated with her and ended up closing and moving across the street to the UPS store. So I had my P.O. box at a UPS store for, I think, probably about 3 years or so. I can't remember exactly how long. And that worked out pretty well for a number of years. And then they ended up getting taken over by new owners. These new owners did not have a fucking clue what they were doing. And several times I got mail in my P.O. box that was not intended for me. So that made me question, if I was getting mail in my P.O. box that was not intended for me, then my mail was probably ending up in other people's boxes, even though that mail was intended for me. The last straw that broke the camel's back for me was when I went to renew my P.O. box at that location, and they so I wrote a check and mailed it to them, had their address on it for the UPS store, and obviously I put my return address on there so they'd know who it's coming from. The check was made out and written to them and everything. I even had a little letter in there stating that I'm paying, which P.O. box I'm paying for. They took that unopened envelope that was intended for them and put it in my P.O. box, sealed up and everything. So I ended up, so that was the last straw for me that told me that they were a bunch of incompetent idiots, and I decided to close up my P.O. box there. I moved it back to the Northland Mall postal outlet. And again, I haven't had any problem. I'm not having any problems with them right now, but the problem is that that's not the most convenient location in the world for me. I found another location that's more convenient for me, which is this present location, the Masonville post office, or Masonville P.O. So again, I am going to put my new P.O. box address. It's either going to be in the title of this video or the description of this video, or both. And I'm going to put it in the description of all my videos. And I'm also going to put it in the About section of my YouTube page, as well as in the bios of my TikTok account and my Clapper account. And if I make any other social media accounts, like I've considered making a Twitch account and maybe some other accounts down the road, I'll make sure to include it in those. And again, any and all donations that you want to send me to my P.O. Box are appreciated. Cash, certified check, money order, check, whatever. Any and all donations that you send me are well appreciated. Okay, thank you. Bye now.